I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like Jazzy, Stacy, all of the Barbies is pretty damn. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we playing tag.
What's up, my baddies? It's your girl Ming. I'm coming to you guys with some more content, y'all. This gonna be some art content for you guys. And yes, y'all, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned, y'all, because I'm finna give y'all some tips on what I said, sketching better, y'all. So let's get right into it. Like I said, y'all, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into it, y'all. Period. Just a disclaimer, y'all, if y'all see me looking to the left, it's because I have my iPad to the left and I have my notes. It's always good to have notes when you're making video, y'all, especially when you're giving tea or points, whatever. So yeah, y'all, the first tip to sketching better is to be creative, you guys. That's going to help you come up with ideas to sketch. A lot of times artists, we can have artist block and we don't know what to draw, but it's really good to be creative because yeah, it's just a good thing. You feel me? Yeah, let's go to the next tip. The next tip, you guys, is use inspo pics, you guys, especially if you're doing a reference photo. Let's say if you're doing Bugs Bunny. Quite naturally, if you just got it like that, by all means, but to sketch better, to get a precise sketch, you want to use an inspo pic. That way you have the coloring that you need, the lines, the shapes, the circles, whatever the case may be. You got everything you need right there. So you can look and reference it while you're sketching, you guys. And that's very, very important because if you freehand, if you want to freehand, that's all for you to decide. But I feel like the best way to get a very nice, precise, clean sketch is to have a reference pitch, an inspo pic. It could be from TikTok, it could be from Pinterest, it could be from a movie you saw. It don't matter because as an artist, you're going to have an artistic eye and you're going to find music inspiration from anywhere. Like, y'all, I'm trying to tell you. You can literally be sitting there having a conversation with somebody and be like, let me draw them. So yeah, y'all, make sure you have an inspo pic. The very, very next tip I have for you guys is take your time in outlining. Man, what's that? Let me tell y'all. So you know how when you draw a sketch and you make it darker and you go in with your Sharpie pen or whatever you use, that is very important because if you outline too fast, your shape is not the same as it was when you sketched it. So you want to make sure that you take your time when you're outlining. The goal is to make it look as professional and neat as possible. You kind of want to get it to look like it's a coloring book page. Yeah, y'all artists know what I mean. So that's really the goal, you guys, is to make it look as professional and precise as possible because you never know, y'all. You might just be doing a little, sketch session for the day and you do your nice outline and your inspo pick, all that good stuff. And you're going to post it and somebody says, hey, how much for it? And you just booked the sale and you just commissioned the sale just off of posting good work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely keep that in mind when you're sketching, guys. All right, baddies. So the very next tip I have for you guys is use shapes when you're outlining. When you're sketching. And what I mean is, for example, this picture right here. I definitely use to start her anytime I sketch a face. I definitely start with a circle right about in here, and then to kind of map out the face, I start a line right in the middle, and then I do a line right there for the nose, a line right here for the mouth, and then two lines for the eyes area, and then two lines for the brows, and that's going to help you map out map out your sketch as well as like animals, whatever you're drawing. Let's say you draw a microphone. Like if I was to draw this microphone right now, I would start off with the basic shape, which is probably like a long square, and then everything else, you just go from there. But it's very, very important that you guys use shapes when you're sketching. Now, if you don't use them, that's on you. For me personally, I'm working on sketching more cleaner, precise, and just working on being an overall better artist because it's nothing better than when people see your art and be like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful, I love it. And that's really my goal as an artist to, make people feel good and inspire them and just produce great artwork. You know what I'm saying? Period. So, y'all, the very next tip I have for you guys is color match precisely. I mean, what do you mean? I'm going to tell y'all, period. So, when you draw, um, if you're using an inspo pick, you definitely want to make sure that you're color matching. Say, like, if let's say if I drew this bow on my head right now, and the purpose of color matching precisely, let's say I choose a red that's way too dark and it's not the vibe that I want for that specific sketch. You want to make sure that your color matching precisely. And another tip I have for y'all, when you guys buy like markers and things of that sort, you definitely want to color swatch before you start using your set, because that reference that got that swatch sheet is definitely going to be your best friend when you're color swatching and color matching and things of that sort. And I definitely use it, you guys. I'm gonna grab my uh swatch sheet, whatever you call it, in a second so I can show you guys what I mean. Okay, guys, so just for reference purposes, this is the Ohuhu marker set. It's a, I believe, 48 mark. Yeah, it's a 48 marker set, and typically they come with something like this. And this is what I mean when I say color match precisely. This right here is going to help you so much. And what you normally do is when you get a set, you take the markers, you look at the tops of the markers, and this says R9. So you're going to look on your sheet, find R9, and you're going to just color on that box. So you know when you're doing, let's say, blush or a lip outline or whatever the case may be, you can say, oh, R9's right here, and then boom, you know which color to pick up. R9, y'all, right there. So these cards definitely help you when you're color matching. I definitely like to use these when I'm skin matching, because sometimes, you guys, it can be really hard to skin match, and I like to have it precise, you guys. When I'm using skin tones, I normally go in about here, depending on the shade of the person, of their skin tone, or potato brown or terracotta. Terracotta is really good for like my skin tone people, whatever the case may be. Like in this one, I believe I was using terracotta for this one, and it is YR5 right there. And that is really good for helping you color match, you guys. So definitely use that tip, y'all. Okay, you guys. So the very next step I have for you guys is have fun and don't overthink. Have fun, you guys. Like I was saying, y'all, have fun and don't overthink. Your best friend is just to have fun, because if you overthink, you're gonna mess your sketch up. You really just want to let God use you when you're sketching, and just let your pen do the thinking, because those are the best sketches. Y'all, I've been drawing for a very long time, and I've noticed with being an artist, when I let these just do the thinking and I turn this off, those are some of the best sketches I ever produced. And nothing makes me more happier as an artist than when I really sit down and just really have fun and stop overthinking. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, this has nothing to do with the video, but you have to stop comparing yourself to other artists, because if everybody was meant to do the same drawing style, there wouldn't be no variety. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no graffiti. It wouldn't be no realistic photos. It wouldn't be um cartoons. It wouldn't be all these different styles of drawing. So you definitely want to, be creative and have fun, and just really show the world who you are, and speak, through your art or whatever. Y'all feel me? Yeah. All right, you guys. So probably the very next to last tip I have for you guys is to erase what you don't need. And that's really going to help you have a precise sketch, because if you have too many lines and shapes and triangles or whatever the case may be, and you accidentally outline that shape that you don't need, you're going to mess up your whole entire drawing. And you as an artist are going to have to figure out if you want to scrap that drawing and do another one, or if you figure out a way to kind of like scrap that part of the sketch. So you definitely want to make sure you erase what you do not need, and that's definitely going to help you, sketch better. And you guys, this is not necessarily sketching better, but this is kind of like to a tip on how to have fun with your drawings, and that is to decorate your background. You can add 4-point stars, you can add an outline, you can add colors to your background, whatever you want, squares, whatever. And that pretty much is accentuating your sketch. It definitely helps it to pop out, and it definitely looks aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? You want your pieces to be aesthetic. You want everything to just look so dope. Because I'm pretty sure if you love it, the world is gonna love it. You feel me? So yeah, babies, that is all I have for you guys. If you like this video and want more, make sure you what? Like, comment, and motherfucker subscribe. Always remember, you guys are beautiful, and y'all know I'ma do it, honey. What are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? What are we doing, you guys? I'm gonna tell y'all, we're living, thriving, and growing over here, my baddies. I will see you guys in my very next video. Peace and love.
Ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like, Daddy, Stacy, all of the barbers is pretty